Hey guys, Nelly here, back again with another video, and today it is going to be a draw with me type video, except the majority of this video is me coloring. But yeah, most of this video is actually going to be pretty unscripted, or actually all of this video it's gonna be pretty unscripted. I'm probably first gonna talk about this piece, and then I'm gonna rant about a few things, if that's chills with you guys. But if you would like, go take out a pen, paper, snack, or just maybe your eyes, I don't know, and draw along with me. So a little bit about this piece here. This is a drawing of my OC. He likes to call himself or refer to himself as the headmaster just because he is one, but he does like being addressed as the headmaster only, so I'll be referring to him as that throughout this video. Also, to whoever remembered him from my previous sketchbook tours miraculously, this piece may look like one of the bigger pieces that I've done of him, which was not intentional for this piece. You can't call this a redraw, but I guess you can also say that I'm just very unoriginal when it comes to my concept work. I really don't know how else to draw him, but in this kind of position and this kind of concept. The materials that I used for this piece, I used for lining, I used the 0.5 brown micron and then the 0.38, I believe, size multi-liner. And then for general lining, I used the Dixon Trend fine liner. It's my absolute favorite, but the only con is that it doesn't come out as opaque in the first stroke, but I do like thick line art, so I automatically go over it multiple times, which this flaw doesn't really matter to me, so I've been using this fine liner for years and I love it. For the coloring of this piece, I am also using a mixture of colors, mostly Copic markers, because you already know I love the freaking Copic markers, but I'm also using my Ohuhu markers, Prismacolor markers, and also occasionally those Parku markers that I recently got. And before I elaborate on the type of paper that I'm using for this piece, I will be talking a little bit more about Mr. Headmaster right here. Being called the headmaster, he is obviously the headmaster of my OC Universe's academy called the Academy for Magicians and Demons, otherwise known as MAD Academy. And more about magicians and demons. Magicians are like the magic wielders and the ability wielders in my OC universe, and demons are other entities that also have powers. So if I were to use a general example, magicians would probably be like magical girls, and demons would probably be entities like werewolves and things like that. This academy specifically focuses on the training of these magicians and demons. Although there are humans in my OC universe, this academy was especially made for them just because they have like more abilities that they need to, like special classes per se, just specially made for these entities. Also, as a little added fact, this guy was actually the founder of this academy. He did found it at a young age with the help of this other mysterious man, which I will not be saying in this video, but this other mysterious man helped him found the academy at a young age, just because this headmaster right here, he is a child genius, alright? So he was able to make his dreams come true very early, and yes, that's totally possible for him. Yes. So with that being said, he is a fairly rich dude owning this manor on a private property. Though, despite how rich he is, he still has a personality, and that personality is pretty mysterious. A lot of people who would come across him would call him a mysterious man, as he has a tendency to wander around alone, especially going to this benched area overlooking the city by the sea, the place where he lives. And to him, it doesn't matter what weather he walks to that bench in, especially when it's raining. He loves the rain, which explains that little umbrella that he's carrying in this picture. But yeah, he just sits on that bench no matter what weather, and he especially, very much so, loves the rain. Also, there are some other little details that I incorporated into this piece that just say a lot about him and his backstory, which I might not get into in this video just because it may be a spoiler for future episodes of my story. But what I'll say for now is that he has a lot of things to do with my story, so if you see him anywhere in my story, he's pretty important character, so keep him in mind. I love him. He's a very lovable guy, I think. I don't know. Anyways, that was my little mini introduction of this mysterious, odd, weird man, the headmaster. Now moving on to my little rant segment, I am going to talk about this paper that I'm using. So this paper that I'm using is the Canson sketch paper in the size 5.5 by 8.5, and it is the old version of this paper. I like using this kind of paper because to me, I prefer smoother paper to use alcohol-based markers in, and I also do like doing pencil crayon work, and smoother paper really just makes the pencil crayon look better in my style. But yeah, it does feel good for me, and this paper was totally my style until Canson made some changes to the quality of their paper. So I don't know if this problem is only Canada based, or it's not really a problem maybe to anyone else, but I don't know if this change was made only in Canada. But I did notice when I ordered a Canson sketchbook, one day I was taken aback by the sudden change in quality of the paper. Despite how cheap this sketchbook was before, the paper went from a smooth feeling to a grainy, sandy-like cheap kind of texture, which made me kind of surprised, really. I don't understand why they would change the quality of their paper if it was like pretty okay beforehand. And also their paper has gotten from thin to like insanely thin. It was like Bible paper. My first impression was obviously that it was a defect, so I tried looking around for what felt like the old quality to me, but I couldn't find it anymore. So this sketchbook that I have right here is one of the last sketchbooks that I have with the old quality paper. And if you guys have noticed this change in Canson quality, or the quality of Canson paper, please let me know, because I may be hallucinating or going insane, but yeah, I'm at a loss of my paper now. So if you guys know any sketchbooks with the same kind of smooth, kind of semi-thin paper type feeling, if you guys know any other brands that feel like that, please do let me know, because I don't know what sketchbooks to use after this one anymore. Anyways, thank you guys so much for listening to my rambles and for making it this far into the video. If you like what you saw with this kind of like draw with me type of video, please let me know in the comment section down below. I like messing up on my words, yes. And also please consider hitting that like button and maybe that subscribe button, and also maybe that notification bell. I post once every blue moon, so that notification bell may help. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.